Witam na YouTubie, zapraszam do oglądania. Ostatni stream z tej gierki. Dobra, fabuła jest taka. Dostaliśmy zaproszenie do jakiegoś gościa na kolację i pewnie tam się coś stanie, tak? A nie, bo ten dzieciak naprzeciwka. Jeszcze. Stamtąd. Tamten. Gdzieś. I powiedział, że jego brat niby kogoś zabił. Ale to nieprawda, tak? Bo jak mógł kogoś zabić brat jego? Ty słuchać grę w ogóle? Czy nie? Mówię, popieprzy zaraz. Zrywał? Czy przypadek łatwo ganga zrywał? Czemu zrywał łatwo ganga w dupę? Ja pierwszy popieprzyło go? O chłopie, trzeba to wypieprzyć na chwilę stąd. Powiedział już. Ja pieprzy w dupę, to jest też debil w dupę. Chłopie. Nie wiem, mamon chłopie. Taka chłopie zbiórka, ludzie się łączą, a ten chłopie komentuje swoje rzeczy jak debil. On też ten chłopie nie wie co mówi chyba. Nie wiem. Zbędne słowa chłopie. Kogoś kto chce zabłyszczeć w dupę. Tyle ci powiem o nim. Albo kogoś kto próbuje być śmieszny w dupę na siłę. Ale mu to nie wychodzi. Jak to zobaczysz, to dupie to mam, tak? Nie no, nie zobaczy, dobrze, że mam 5 widzów tylko.
This is where I keep my post.
Ale to jest sobie hit też, nie? Idziemy najpierw zobaczyć, wysłać tego dupę brata, nie? Brata w dupę rodzi. Brat brata, pamiętaj. Nice.
Whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
Oho.
I beg your pardon? That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
Who knows, Inspector?
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which
Oho.
you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find anything else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Idziemy sprawdzić. Najpierw idziemy go przypytać.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Calm down, Leighton. I have come here to help you. To find out if you truly are innocent, as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
My brother? You know him? Then that means you're...
Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, blimey. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
Czego nabył ty blizna? Niedawno został pobity. O. Młoda, ciepła posadka, urzędnik. Urzędnik tak się bili na pieprza? Oj. Odsiedział wyrok.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left my work and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person.
O chłopie, ale chillera ty.
Over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand though. I took it.
Aha.
And then I followed the third man.
Chłopie, w dupę.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds. But I kept running forward. As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man.
Nie, to będzie ten horror? Będzie. Wieczorem będzie horror. Oparty na faktach.
Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps it's strange, but I can't remember the sound of his footsteps as he was running away. Perhaps it was because of the fireworks or the surprise of me seeing him.
We shall see you soon, young man.
Ten drugi czy nie? Nie, dobra, tego drugiego się nie da chyba. Rzeczy sprawdzić. Rzeczy rzeczowe w dupę. Dowody rzeczowe. Ja pieprz, te rzeczy rzeczowe i git. No i tu mamy pistolet.
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon. It seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
Coś tu gdzieś jeszcze.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots. A cheap watch, bought with his own. These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco.
Czyli no nic ciekawego, tak?
Tell all witness.
Ciała nie ma.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind.
Mr. Holmes, what is the trouble with that lad?
Cześć na miejscu dupy zbrodni. Idziemy na miejsce zbrodni zobaczyć. Ulala. Jaka miejscowa, zobacz to.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Ta.
Is that you?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving.
Ty podejrzany już ten policjant.
Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
Dobra, trzeba będzie z nim pogadać.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
Podejrzany.
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
What were the fireworks in honor of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course.
Te.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Te. Teraz trzeba zlutować, ty, znaczy szukać ciała, tak? I zbadać. Jest dużo dupy już z tego.
The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound. He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant.
Na koka? Dopiero chciałem przed chwilą powiedziałem, że chcę go lutować, chłopie. Za dużo już hanta, chłopie.
Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Chodziło mi o przeszukanie go.
A
Tatuaż.
tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti must have done some time there.
Ty.
Brian Vercotti and Leighton Chapman
O.
both have identical Westgate Prison tattoos. They were most likely acquainted.
Znali się, tamten, co siedzi w pierdlu, też ma ten tatuaż. No to już podejrzane jest. Ten też ma? Klucz.
This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens. The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance. A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look.
Co to w dupę?
This shard of wood is quite new.
Idziemy popytać sąsiadów.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
A to ten. O, to ten
Good
sąsiad.
evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Barrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective, gentleman?
Tak, to ja.
I've heard
Powaga.
of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
Dobra, no trzeba go w dupę zbadać. Na twarzy nic podejrzanego. Weteran wojenny to był. Życie w biedzie, sadgę.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window. I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow.
O,
It
jeez.
seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment.
Czyli 2 bronie były pewnie. Czyli
Mr.
ktoś...
Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard? Is he all right?
Chciałem zapytać jeszcze tej kwieciarki, co tu stoi. Coś musiała widzieć, tak. Słuchaj, kwieciarka.
Mrs. Howell?
What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the crime that took place this evening.
Well, I've already gave my testimony, but very well.
Najpierw trzeba zobaczyć ją. O, nie da się.
My thanks to you.
Oj.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
Yes, yes. I was selling my flowers as usual, and then the fireworks began, in honour of Queen Victoria. I enjoyed those. But then, all of a sudden, a young lad ran out of Half Moon Street and stopped just by me. He had a gun in his hand. He was like a ghost, and all covered in blood. It was dark, but I could see him, because of the flashes from the fireworks.
And then?
I screamed as loud as I could. I knew that a policeman should be on duty in the vicinity. He had no time to escape. 2 constables got him. Then another constable came out from the very same street, and I heard him talking of a horrible murder.
Did you see anyone else leaving Half Moon Street, prior to or at the time of the crime?
No, sir, I did not. Even with all the fireworks, I was very attentive, as I'm always on the lookout for customers.
Powaga. Nie widziała nikogo więcej.
Did you hear the gunshots?
I'm not sure. You know, what with the fireworks?
My thanks to you, Mrs. Powell. This mirror is turned towards Half Moon Street. Locked. Locked. Locked.
Nie da się tak. Dzięki za followa, Sebastian37.pl. Dzięki za followa, siema. Trzy strzały. Łapie w dupę, ale nie spomóg. Git. Ej. Tu nawet nie ma tyle osób, żeby tak pisać, więc nie wiem, w dupę wybrać zły stream, chłopie. Są tu 3 osoby, chłopie, z czego w dupę słuchają tylko. Dobra, chłopie, masz i dzięki za w dupę podróż po świecie, tak? Nara. Dupę. Cię spamił. Dwie ofiary. A to się z tym nie zgadza wtedy. O. Sprzeczne zeznania? A właśnie. Osoba, którą Leighton Chapman przy... Oj. O. Na razie tyle mamy.
I suppose that I shall have to move my stool now.
I'll do anything to.
O, da się jeszcze z nim pogadać.
Mr. Turner, you have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime, is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Oj,
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
utyka.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
Jak on widzi?
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window. The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and
No
Nathan
tam.
Chapman standing over them.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
This kitchen knife is quite sharp. There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Podejrzane.
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Ktoś palił jakiś papier. Patrz.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Lekko podejrzane. Ty.
A perfect match. So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so
Bez
near
kitu.
to the victims.
To tam leżało obok tej ofiary w dupa. Opie.
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago. Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
Nie. To musiało być... Wstał z łóżka. Wziął coś. Tak?
It didn't happen this way.
Bo jeszcze na dole jesteś. Poszedł do ciała. Ty. Wstał z łóżka. Otworzył okno, poszedł do ciała. Tak? Tak.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth
Bez
Butler's
kitu.
body. The question is, what did he find? I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book. Let us take a closer look. Well now, what a find! A precious jewel, concealed inside a book.
To to?
A bracelet with a unique ram's head design, a distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably of the Hellenistic era.
Dobra, w dupę, słuchaj. Bruda się pieprzone, odkryłem wszystko, nie?
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself, to rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly, despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
Ciekawe, w dupę.
I highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the
No i
window.
co teraz w
That
dupę?
means you
Śmieciu?
could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Oh, time can pull tricks on you.
Dobra, gadaj prawdę, ty w dupę brudasie.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital
Nie
that
kłam.
we have your complete and true statement.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Co ty gadasz? Nie to, nie wiem co kliknąć, czekaj.
Mr. Holmes, I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
To?
Mr. Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles.
Dobrze gada.
Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I chanced upon the bracelet, I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
Nie.
That's why it's better to stay at home at night.
No tak, masz rację w dupę, dziadek. Dobra, u dziadka chyba już nic nie... Nie zrobię raczej. No dobra, z tym trzeba pogadać i trzeba zbadać to.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland?
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Co ja myślę o tym? Wszystko i nic, tak. Idziemy do... Tutaj i archiwa idziemy przeszukać. Stara zobrazowanie znalezione w mieszkaniu Panterera. Zdobymy obrazy balaniów.
That is not the... That is... That is not the one. That is not the one I need. That is not...
By coś tu musi być.
That is not the one I need.
O!
That is not the one I need. That is not the...
Dupy ciężko, dupy coś znaleźć tu. I to nie tu, encyklopedię?
That is not the one I need.
O!
Here it is. I need to continue my research in my archives.
Dziewięćdziesiąty 85. Został skradziony wczoraj wieczorem, gdy... Vincent Foley jakiś. Jakiś Vincent, chłopie. Powaga.
One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures. A visit to his pawn
Myślenie, powaga.
told me more.
Dobra, Lombard. A tu co jest jeszcze? Klucz jakiś? Trzeba pogadać z tym gościem jeszcze, dobra. Idziemy do Lombardu zobaczyć. Oho.
Mr. Butler's key matches the lock perfectly.
No tak, to klucz do Lombardu.
Crampons and a sharp.
Oho, tu można coś użyć.
A flare pistol. It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his The ram's heads. This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
Pamiętasz, jak kiedyś mówiliśmy mi o złotej biżuterii? Myślę, że masz. Mam dobre wieści. Znalazłem bogacza, który ma fioła na punkcie tych klejnotów. Mogę zorganizować spotkanie, ale chcę dostać część zysków. Oho. Powaga. Czyli mieli jakieś deale w dupę. Brudasy. Nie. Jeszcze nie, jeszcze nie, jeszcze nie, jeszcze nie. To wcale może nie być tak, jak tutaj jest. Trzeba iść go zapytać jeszcze. Idziemy zapytać go.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Tak.
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless you wanted revenge.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Mówię, nie, to nie wiem co, nie wiem o co chodzi. Kulenie?
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
Kurde, kulenie? Nie, no nie kulenie, w dupę to nie wiem co. Pieprzone.
No, Mr. Holmes. I was just being brave and stupid.
No to... A, to,
I'm
rzeczywiście.
sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You
Dupę
knew
jak
that
skrzypi te
gentleman
pieprzone w
well,
dupę
did you not?
krzesło.
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities. During that year, we tried to help each other out, you know?
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat. After we were released, and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison. He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
So you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
We shall see you soon, young man.
O dobra, badaj tak. Ty nie wiem w dupę, ty... On pozabijał tego?
Mr. Holmes?
Gdzie bieg wydarzeń spróbować odnowić. Na miejscu w dupę zdarzenia, tak? W dupę jak tu ciemno.
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
The one that you caught, beat up and imprisoned.
Ah, the murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of
Co
yours.
jest? Nie, ty śmieciu w dupę. Przestań tak do niego mówić, ty.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Wiesz, strzelca.
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp. I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Co ty dupę chcesz znaleźć?
I suppose that I shall have to move my stool now.
Wiesz, czym podniosę lampę potrzebuję, ale co?
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your...
O! Dawaj prętem.
This should be useful. Nothing interesting here.
No nie widzę w dupę tu, żeby coś były jakieś ślady. O,
This is most definitely a bullet hole. The brick cracks are fresh.
ci tamten strzelał.
There was a third shot fired in this street.
W dupę.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, did you see my brother at Scotland Yard?
I suppose that I shall have to move my...
Hmm. O. Tak. To będzie ten trzeci w dupę chłop. O.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
I would like to make sure that there are no places in Half Moon Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right, Mr. Holmes, what should I do?
Take your lamp and start walking, just as you did before, and try to find me.
Understood. No, this is not how I walked at the time of the crime. I was more attentive. Let's...
Aha.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Mam znaleźć Holmesa. Taka w dupę zagadka, dobra. Wow.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Ale się schował Holmes. Nie, tu sprytnie, tu ciemne są kąty. Tak szczerze.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It's obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
It would be my pleasure to assist you.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Ja też się w dupę zastanawiam. Czy możemy założyć, że w chwili zabójstwa była jeszcze jedna osoba? Nie mogła uciec do przodu ani do tyłu. Tylko na górę. Jak na górę? Po ścianie? O ja pieprzę, ty.
It would be my pleasure to assist you.
Znaleźć pistolet snujowy, albo tworzyć błyskowe wielko, bo to sprzęt, który możecie... A dobra, to było w tym lombardzie to było. Idziemy do lombardu, widzowie, i odkrywamy zaraz zagadkę zabójstwa, tak? Powaga.
These tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Ty. Dziwne, że on w tym lombardzie ma te rzeczy do wspinaczki i pistolet sygnałowy.
This is exactly what we need
Podejrzane.
in order to imitate the flash of
Tylko, że w dupę on nie
fire.
żyje, więc no. Ciężka sprawa, chłopie, ciężka sprawa. O,
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
ten policjant jest podejrzany, tak szczerze.
Yes, street beggars and thieves.
I ain't a thief.
Zobacz, co on robi mu.
Then where
Gada
did you get
mu, co on mu
whatever
gada
it
mu.
is that
Tak.
you're gnawing
Hmm.
on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Co ty w dupę gadasz mu? Wyruszyła cię?
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your
Uh-huh.
help.
I'm listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be Leighton. When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin then. Catch me if you can.
Aha.
This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone.
No ale próbuj. Gdzieś zniknął, patrz.
I can barely see anything.
Nie, ciężko chyba.
Holmes? Are you there?
Chociaż?
Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that. Holmes? Holmes? Where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Don't worry, gentlemen, I am up here, above your heads.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools. Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
O chłopie.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Tutaj? Powaga. Tu jest wybite okno.
Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste he ripped his jacket.
Widzisz? Włamał się tu Amy, widzisz? Pieprzony w dupę śmieć.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope.
Zbadaj, wykonaj analizę w dupę włosa. Dobra, idziemy chłopie wykonać analizę włosa. Czekaj, da się iść dalej jeszcze, czy nie?
These shards of glass are from the window above.
Oho.
We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
Tak zrobiła ta osoba.
I'm always wondering what's on your...
It would be my pleasure to
Dobra, w dupę, nie pieprz głupot, idę zbadać w dupę włos lepiej. Chłopie, ja pieprzę.
Let us take a closer look.
A to nici są jakieś, a nie włosy, to chyba.
It is not a thread, but a hair.
A, to włos jednak.
Very much doubt that it is human. I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair. A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes!
Oh, don't make such a fuss. One little hair.
Włos mu wyrwał i git.
Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample. The horse hair is thinner than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hair from a large and exotic animal.
Random Bruce. Powaga.
My analysis.
Nie, że ty. Myślałem, że ktoś z nim z broni, no, mógł być akrobatą cyrkowym. Ty. Dobra, na razie trzeba... Czyli jeszcze jedna rzecz. Ta kolekcja jeszcze coś, ale co w dupę, nie wiem. Chciałeś zapytać jeszcze tego.
My archive. I can always...
Pójdziemy jeszcze tutaj, po kolei pochodzimy. Żeby się upewnić, wiesz, co chodzi.
Please believe me, Mr. Holmes. I'm not.
Mr. Holmes.
Tu już chyba nic nie ma. To Lombardy jeszcze przed tym. Trzeba zobaczyć. W Lombardzie chyba już nic nie ma. Nie, w Lombardzie już pusto. Dobra, no to idziemy tu. Jeszcze pójdziemy do gościa na górze, ale to myślę, że on jest niewinny. Oho, znowu coś.
Wiggins, my lad, what are you doing here? You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly what he's doing. Not like you.
Oi, watch your tongue.
Czemu on tak ciśnie tego dzieciaka? Przestań cisnąć w dupę dzieciaka.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
Wiem, idę zapytać jeszcze tutaj.
That's why it's better to stay at home at night.
Więc tu już nie ma chyba, dobra.
I suppose that I shall have to move my
Czy coś tu jeszcze gdzieś jest? Niezbyt. A to się nie zgadza z tym. O! Znikanie i co to nam daje?
Such a young man, and already a murderer.
O, patrzcie,
Mr.
jesteś.
Holmes?
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting so far. We found facts and details that confirm your brother's innocence.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to locate a circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal, a very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
Ta, szukaj tego. Musisz coś znaleźć, pomaga. Bo chłopie. Oho.
I do hope that those children don't get into trouble, Holmes.
Don't worry, Watson. I predict some news in 7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
Dupę Holmes to jest pieprzony w dupę, wiesz.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show. Duval Brothers, a well-known travelling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I'll pay it a visit.
Jakiś cyrkowiec zabił go? Powaga. Idziemy do cyrku w dupę.
Aye, you! Stop right there.
Good
Uh-huh.
morning, sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to walk around here?
Because it's private.
Well, I only wanted to meet the artistes.
Hmm? You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of, artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You might be surprised.
What? Nah. I don't think so. Clear off. You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost.
Przebierz się, aby wejść do cyrku. Dobra, w dupę idziemy się przebrać za klauna. Zobaczymy, jakie stroje ma w dupę Sherlock. Brodę też zmienimy. O ja pieprzy, zobacz to. Ubrałbyś się tak? Zrobimy tak. Jak się wybrać za klauna? W dupę. I w dupę strój, ty. Jest git. Idziemy do się w dupę, do cyrku idziemy.
I'd better wear a shabby
Kapelusz dalej? Łapie, fajny w dupę strój, już nie wiem, co ci chodzi. Dobra, to jest git.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you, Watson. That means I am ready to go.
Idziemy. Teraz na pewno mnie wpuszczą do cyrku. Mówię ci, chłopie, teraz to już nie wpuszczą.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the locks.
Talented, eh? Let's see. Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley.
I've got it.
Dawaj, idziemy. Czekaj, polutuję tylko. Nic tu nie ma już.
So, everything is here just as you asked.
Oho.
What about the money? Some of the barrels are wet. Transportation issues, it couldn't be helped. Whatever. We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies. I want to be paid first. No. You'll be paid after we make the transfer, as I said. Right? I hope that no one saw you. The police are on the lookout. Of course not. I'm a professional. Glad to hear it. Be ready for tonight then.
Co jest?
That's a picture of a contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting. From lambs into lions. Those are words of encouragement and defiance. This poster was clearly made to fire up rebellion amongst the people. There are enough. This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day.
Nice. Idź w dupę, Sherlock. Co to? Gówno. To tyle?
Charles Foley is inside the marquee.
Jak w dupę, jak nie ma go. Gdzie jest?
This wooden barrel is damaged. There is a spot on this barrel,
Oho.
the crest of the Honorable Artillery Company. Could it be gunpowder? I need to be... Judging by the fractions and the scent, the barrels are roughly clustered. Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the Merry Men quite
Tak.
recently. And these poster samples. I am quite sure it is not a coincidence. The Merry Men are planning some sort of sabotage.
Stop right here. Who are you?
Are you Charles Foley?
Maybe.
They say that I can open any door.
Do they now? We'll see that lock near the chains on the table over there. Open that.
Oj. Dobra, był czajka, chłopie. Gościa. Co jest? Dobra, to on chyba już. Oj. Łatwe. Easy, w dupę, chłopie. Ta kłódeczka twoja. Brudasie.
I need to find out. I need.
Generalnie to on będzie, jak nic.
Ah. Well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel Shirley from York.
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Kupienie to drugie.
Ah, Nigel from York.
To drugie,
Never
skip,
heard anything
skip.
about you. How'd you hear about me?
Kupienie to w dupę. Co?
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal and all about you. Before I was released, he told me that you might find a job for me one day and pay me some money for me craft.
Well, he died 7 days ago in prison.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The traitor has paid the blood price for it.
Dobra, w
And
dupę
you'll
jest
do the job
aresztowany.
anyway,
Bruda
'cause I
się.
need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his.
Naprawdę jestem Sherlock
effects.
Holmes. Ale
It's
on nie
all
wie.
about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Powaga.
Gosh, you fool. Now, listen up. You'll come with us tonight, and you better mind yourself.
Us? Wait, who's coming then?
Billy, Jack, and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot. The one you seem to know about.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
Dawaj. Czekaj, co tu jest? Okay. Dawaj, idziemy, chłopie. Ostatnia akcja z tego, nie? Powaga.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
Ale posiadłość ty. Idziemy.
This lock is quite old.
Oj, chłopie, w dupę. Na pewno zrobię to tak, żeby widzieć, gdzie jest końcówka. Tym nie mogę przesuwać. Nie mogę tym... A. To musi być tak na pewno. Czyli tym już nie mogę przesuwać też. To tym w środku trzeba jakoś. Czekaj, jakby na przykład... O! A tym jeszcze mogę. Nie, tu jedyny, który jest sensowny, to jest to. No bo mogę tym przesuwać. Tu jak to wygląda? O chłopie. Ja czekaj, bo mogę tak jeszcze dotknąć to. O! Czekaj, czekaj. Już prawie to mam. Tu trzeba jeszcze inaczej tylko. Oj chłopie. Trzeba to, czekaj. Ty, zobacz, prawie. Tu coś nie gra jeszcze. Z tym coś nie gra. To powinien się z czymś dołączyć, z tym. Jest. Udało się, ale trudne to już
I
było.
need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it. This cupboard is several books. It seems as though this cupboard.
O? Co jest?
So, that
Ja pierwszy znowu. Łopie w dupę. Przesuwane są? Nie. Chociaż tyle. Jest? Pyk. Powinno być już. Zaraz. A. Jego. O. I to. A i to jeszcze. To trzeba dopasować tutaj. Bo tu nie pasuje znowu teraz. O. Ja pierwsze zagadki chłopie.
What a surprise. Another lock. And I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit.
Drugi zamek
Let's
ty.
check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Tak. Trzeba je zestawić czymś chyba.
This door leads to a kitchen, which
Wymagany przedmiot.
the
Okno.
ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police. This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
Klasa, trzeba wszystko chłopie posprawdzać, tak?
The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it. Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape. This should be useful.
W dupę. To jest tak zabarykadowany, ty. Chyba nie ma więcej drogi ucieczki.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
O, co to? Aha, jak coś ci się wypieprzy tutaj.
And our thief will go flying.
Sprytnie
I
w
should
dupę.
walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Nie, do góry już nie wchodzę, tak.
I wonder what this old chandelier is doing on the floor. I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock.
Może być. Dywan?
Oh, that's a lovely... A solid rope. This should be useful.
Potem mi to krzyczą, aha, żeby drzwi zablokować.
The door is now blocked.
Dobra. Klapa.
There is no ladder, If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
Teraz tylko w dupę nie wpaść, tak? I co to nam daje?
This hat. This should be.
Lina, po co?
This. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
Co jest z dupy?
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Tak, dobra.
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly. If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down.
Klasa. Dywan?
This should be you. What a I record. These are the marks of.
A, tam jeszcze do... A, dobra. Dywan położyć tutaj, patrz. Jakby nie będzie widział. Dziury. Depnie w dziurę, powaga.
Open hatch. Just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
Nie, tam w dupę... Papa.
Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Powaga ty. Ale powaga akcja, chłopie. Fajny ten quest. Szczerze. Pa, idą.
Police! Police!
Gratulacje w dupę. Debile.
Stop where you are! Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real Bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How do you know about that?
Oho, kto to?
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men?
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers.
Co ty pieprzysz w dupę? Otwieram safe. Uwaga.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
Don't move, you flim-flammer.
The trap with the chandelier worked perfectly.
Holmes, I had no doubt that you would catch the thieves.
No i mamy to. Klikasz to i chłopie pokazuje ci to. O, tak.
Charles Foley, you committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful, you Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
Oj, chłopie, oko swędzi.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Who's there?
That is of no importance.
No
What
to,
matters is who
dupa
you
Sigma.
are and the
Chłopie.
plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the New Lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed. They're only papers, after all.
Piękna przemowa, panowie.
Freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people, sending them to their deaths in mines or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
Co jest?
When the law serves only the few, it can no longer be trusted. Every man is equal, and he has a right to choose his own way. I shall not stop you.
A ja coś wybrałem, no nie wiedziałem w dupę, że to taki wybór, ty. Fajnie, w dupę. Fajnie napisali, że to wybór był.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to
Widzisz, chłop, jakie mądrości wnosi Sherlock Holmes?
There
Powaga.
are also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing. A country filled with uncivilized men. I should leave now. Sherlock, Dr. Watson.
Co jest?
Holmes, what just happened? What was that?
The start of a new world. Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients worthy of our attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbor. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
Wait, what? A lady?
Zaakceptuj dupę decyzję. Cinema. Koniec dupy chłopie gry. Z Sherlockiem. Ja pierwszy chłopie. Dupę. Ja pierwszy chłopie. GG, dzięki. Dobra, skip. Dobra, na YouTubie dzięki. Zapraszam na kilka z YouTube'a. O! Ja po napisach. A to menu takie. A co to jest to? Jeśli tak samo rozwiązać sprawę ludzi, którzy podjęli inny wybór. Meksykanie uwięzili. Ty, ludzie darują winę w dupę, ty. Moralny wybór. Tu inaczej i tu. Ciekawe w dupę. Dobra, w dupę, chłopie. Dzięki na YouTube za oglądanie. Zapraszam na kilka, zaraz będzie coś kolejnego grane, tak? Uwaga. Jeszcze nie wiem co. Ale dzięki na YouTube.